Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network here with some live college basketball with Dave from EPA Sports. He is ready to bring you some more winners. I mean, he's absolutely crushing what we went over there yesterday. Picking up big wins with Princeton, Duquesne, Cornell, the under, and Yale. I mean, like just totally crushing it here as of late. So make sure you guys go ahead, like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications because you never want to miss out when we go live here with Mr. Dave. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at ogcappers.com. You can see where Dave is leading the league here in the college basketball ranks when we come to totals. He is getting it done. 39 and 28 just this week, putting up huge numbers here, like what we haven't seen before. So it's pretty awesome. We're glad we have Dave here. All you need to do is click on Dave at EPA Sports. Then what you can do is just go ahead and put in the promo code OG20 to save you 20% off on all of your purchases. Again, we have our very best bets every day over there on the site. That is for sure. All right, let's bring him in. Dave.
Oh man,
You've been crushing it.
The totals are crushing it, and not just college basketball. I know that my modeling is leading OG Cappers in NBA totals on the year. We should have a podcast called Tonic and Totals.
There you go.
Right. Oh my goodness gracious! I think this is as hammered as I have ever been for a podcast.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we're here to be first for everything.
I'll try to keep the F-bombs to a minimum. Awesome. But yeah, we had our show this morning, and what was our highlights? Yale, Columbia, Cornell,
Bowling Green. Bowling Green. Remember, you had a little upset alert there. They totally got it done.
Yeah, I mean Bowling Green
easily.
Yeah, Bowling Green over Toledo and Jason Candle, right?
That's right. We're
by a touchdown. Oh, but man, there are. So I think I logged 18 picks on OG Cappers for 16 college basketball games today. There's 135 college basketball games tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, if the numbers hold the same, I'm going to log 140 picks tonight.
Right. Well, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be stuff that we haven't even seen in the sports betting realm.
Well, and this is why I go back to when you're looking at my packages on OG Cappers, the value is in the month, right? Because I don't see it as providing picks. I see it as providing due diligence, and I say this pretty much every show is if you're making the bet, folks, you're hitting the enter button, right? And so you're doing your due diligence. Now, how you do your due diligence? Well, maybe it's getting a pick package. Maybe it's getting several of them. Maybe it's looking at lines and looking at line movement. But ultimately, you're doing your due diligence. You're hitting the enter button. So with these shows, my goal is to give everybody due diligence information to try to find more winners, but also to try to avoid losers. Because so often it's like a scoreboard. Everybody gets focused on winning and they don't think about trying to sharpen the pencil, become a sharper better, and avoid losses because it affects you the same way. Scoring a touchdown is the same as giving up a touchdown. Hitting a three, same as giving up a three. Hitting a winner, same as avoiding a loser. So with these numbers, hopefully, Mindy and I can help get you on some more winners, but also take you off of leans that maybe would have ended up being a loser for you. I find that is one of the things that I really like to focus on and emphasize is the weakness in focus of sports betting.
Exactly. Well, we definitely have a great slate. I mean, out of the 133, we have come up with the Ken Palm top 5. So these are going to be great matchups throughout the day. I mean, you can have your way with whatever kind of basketball you're looking for. But for us, we're going to start here with BYU and Kansas State. So BYU, interestingly, minus 1.5, but are 1-6 against the spread. Kansas State, 11-3 at home. The total here is coming in at 146.5. So a good one.
146.5. Okay.
146.5.
Now, folks, I don't know what the numbers are. All
Yes,
I
I'm
have,
just telling you.
all I have is my hot sheet. I just have my projections there. Go ahead and screenshot it, folks.
Right.
That's
There you
it
go.
right there. So Mindy just gave me the games. I don't know what the lines are. I don't know what the totals are. So right away, 146.5. I'm off the total.
Right.
Okay. It's not going to be a pick. And the reason being is I've run all of my numbers, all the data I've been keeping through AI, and it said between 140 and 150 opening, just avoid it. Over, under, it doesn't matter. I'll give you the lean, but I'm not logging it as a pick. These things are just coin flips for me, so I'm avoiding them altogether.
Sure.
So we're at 156.5. Now, Kansas State is catching 1.5 at home.
Yeah.
Oh, we're looking at money line now, right? Because the other thing that AI told me is when the line is less than 3, start looking for the money line in my model. Now, when we look at the numbers, BYU on the road, 107th in offensive scoring efficiency, 235th in defensive scoring efficiency on the road. Kansas State at home, 264 offensive scoring efficiency. So we got 264 versus 235. That's not a big difference. Kansas State at home, 66 in defensive scoring efficiency. So guess who has the best unit on the floor? The Wildcats. So right away, I'm leading the Wildcats. Now I know they're catching plus 1.5. The model has Kansas State 73.7 to BYU 72.6.
Oh, wow. It's a
Wow.
close one.
Right. I mean, so I'm at 1.06 differential, and Kansas State is catching plus 1.5. Now, if Kansas State was minus 1.5, I'd go Kansas State money line straight up. Right. But now I have a model that is -1. I got Kansas State catching 1.5. My lean here, this will be a pick on OG Cappers. It will be Kansas State plus 1.5 in this game. As for the total, I don't even have a lean, Mindy. The
Right.
total, I'm at
You're at
140.
145-ish.
I'm at 146.29.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
at 146.5.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Big bet pass.
nothing here. Now, if I have to lean something, folks, I'm going to lean under because look at the numbers. We got 65 on defense versus 107. Edge defense. We got 235 on the road versus 294. Edge defense. So I have two stronger defenses than the offenses they're facing year to date on road and home court. And I'm sitting right on that 146.5. So if I have to bet something, right? I'm going to lean under. So if you're under, the numbers slightly agree with you. I think the strongest one here is Kansas State plus 1.5 at home to win and cover.
Cool, cool. So then we have North Carolina versus Virginia coming in at number 4. North Carolina 4-3 on the road against the spread. They're laying 2.5. Virginia 14-1 at home. Wow. Low total 130.5 here. What you got on this one, Dave?
130.5. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're in the go area if projection is over, right?
Right.
So look at this. This is going to be a defensive game. This kind of scares me a little bit. All right. Virginia at home, number 4 defensive scoring efficiency at home. North Carolina, number 38 defensive scoring efficiency on the road. These two the North Carolina is going to be an absolute bitch when it comes down to tournament time. Okay. And Mindy, you know something, put a pin in this is let's go over these tournaments with just all road numbers versus season to date numbers
Sure.
because I think we're maybe able to find some edges in there. Now, Virginia at home, 214th on offense. Barf. North Carolina on the road, 64th in scoring efficiency offense. So both defenses, this is a defense heavy game. You're at 130.5 on the board. I'm at 132.24 on the total. I'm over. I'm over. That is going to be my pick. I will log it. That is going to be over. And I have Virginia by 6.79. That's
Wow.
what the model
Okay.
spit down. I got 69.5 to 62.7. Now, I know you and I both know we've seen Virginia scores lately, and they've
Yeah,
been
like
dog shit.
49.
Dog shit. Dog
Yeah.
shit. Now they won 49-47, which is just horrible, horrible. I mean, are we watching the Fever? You know, playing in the third
The
quarter, trying to
dream.
kill our over.
Right.
But realistically, I like Virginia catching 2.5. Now, even in a defensive game, Virginia, they're going to play it close. That half hook, so I'm taking Virginia plus 2.5. I do like that, and I'm over 130.5 in the numbers telling me it's a defensive game. And you know what happens when I go against the model on the show?
You lose.
I mean, when I talk crap about the model, I get my ass kicked. So I'm gonna be nice and agree with the model, which I don't know if that's reverse psychology or not, but we're going under in Virginia
Talking
plus two
yourself
and a half.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. All right. Well, here's another good one, Dave. We got Duke versus Wake Forest. Now, Wake Forest, their interior, I don't know. I feel like they're a little subpar, but they're 10 and 13 against the spread. And we like, teams that make money. But look at Duke. They're winners of 16 of their last 18 straight up. And they also have covered in the last 5. Very interesting game here. Wake laying 2.5 at home, total 151.5.
oh, Wake is a 2.5 point favorite in this one.
They are.
Wow, this is a really, I mean, from a nerd standpoint, on paper,
The nerdy game.
this is dead sexy. This is look at this. 22. Duke is 22nd in road scoring efficiency on offense. Wake at home, 23 in home
Wow.
scoring efficiency offense. So we're talking top 7 percentile for both teams on offense, but defense, Duke 32nd, Wake 85th.
Even.
This is, I mean, on paper, this is of the 5 you gave me, this is the best basketball game. I think this is going to be a very, very close basketball game. I have Wake by 3 from outside the 3-point line. Inside the 3-point line, I got Wake by 2. And from the free throw line, I got Wake by 1. That's Wake
Okay.
by 6. So Wake minus 2.5. And remember, what did I say about the 3-point spreads? If it's 3 and under, we go money line. So
Pick 'em money.
Wake money line, boom. That's one of them. Now the total. What did you say the total was?
151.5. So it's in your range, depending
Oh,
on what you like.
right. So it's outside the 150, and my total is 147.4. Boom, we're doubling down. We're going to go under as a pick on OG cappers as well. So Wake Forest money line to win at home against North Carolina. God, this is going to be a good. I'm hoping this is a good basketball game. And under 151.5. I'm at 147.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. And then another intriguing one. We had been talking about this, right? We
Yeah,
have Houston that is terrible on the road, 1-6,
yeah.
laying 2.5. And then you
What?
have Baylor 13-1 with an over under total of 135.5. So yeah, what are we missing here? Why is Houston favored by minus 2.5?
I I I I, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this one is so, the variance is so far on this. It's like scary. You know how we've talked
Yeah, I know
about it.
what you mean.
We like variance when it's close, and then when it gets really big, it's like I need to go opposite because somebody knows something I don't know. This
Right.
one is like the next layer. This is bigger than big. This is, I don't understand it. Who's
Right.
hurt? Who broke their leg? Because I'm catching Baylor 2.5 at home. Listen to these numbers, folks. Okay. Baylor at home this year is probably the most badass team in college basketball. They're number
Sure.
4. They're number 4 in offensive scoring efficiency. They're number 6 in defensive scoring efficiency.
That's amazing.
I don't think anybody's better. I really don't. I don't know how. Okay. Now, Houston on the road. Now, at home, Houston is number 1 in defensive scoring efficiency, but on the road, they're still really good. Top 10 percentile. They're 35th, right? But Houston on the road, offensive scoring efficiency. This is not the same team at home. They're 244th. And they're going up
244.
against 244. They're going up against the number 6 scoring efficiency defense. I have Baylor beating the brakes off of Houston. I got Baylor. Really? I got Baylor by 14.64 and I'm catching 2.5.
Right.
I mean, I feel it's like dirty. Something's wrong. Right? What am I missing? Tell me. I mean, comment below when you watch this video, comment below why. I mean, okay, maybe Houston wins it. Maybe I'm just totally out to lunch here, but yeah, I'll take. Okay, I'm a sissy. I'll take Baylor in 2.5. I was gonna say take Baylor in the money line at -2.5, but I'm catching 2.5. I don't
You might
get
as well
it.
take it, right? Take
I don't
it. Take
get
it and
it.
admit.
So I feel weird about it. You said the total is 135.5, so that's in the go zone if we're over, and I'm at 141.64. So we got to double down again here. Over, man, I'm gonna have so many damn picks logged. It's gonna
Right.
be stupid. So we're over 135.5, and Baylor plus 2.5 at home. I, I think they're just going to kill Houston at home. And keep in mind, okay, a little note to self, when it comes tournament time, Houston offense on the road, don't buy the body of stats. Take a look at what these teams do away from home. Get them out of their comfort level. I don't like Houston. I don't like Houston right now. I'll take Houston to get upset somewhere, like Sweet 16 or something like that. The defense will only carry him so far, but a 255th offense, I'm not buying it. I don't think that's going to be good enough to make a deep tournament run.
All right. So we finally made it, Dave, to the number 1 statistical pick via Ken Palm's thrill factor
I
score.
think I have it narrowed down with crossing off the other 4.
Oh, do you? Okay. It might be Alabama versus Kentucky. You've been talking about the SEC all week here. What I see on paper is that Kentucky, they've been winners of their last 3 of 4, only lost to LSU on a last minute shot there. And it kind of looks like Alabama is just better defensively in this game. SEC play, we got a big score, 173.5 is the over under. And of course, Kentucky at home, they're -2.5 here. So what you got?
I,
What you got?
I was going to say, what's the total? 175. And
Right.
look, I'm not buying the Alabama defense. I'm not buying it. Where are you getting
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alabama
So, I mean,
defense?
I was looking at, Yahoo winners and whiners, and they were coming up saying Alabama by far has the better defense in this play.
This is a great example, folks, of in your due diligence in your modeling, you have to have home and away, especially in the SEC. There's 2 reasons. Look at Alabama. They're saying they're good defensively, but on the road, Alabama is 349th in defensive scoring efficiency on the road. They're crap on the road. Now, Kentucky at home ain't great. They're 233rd. So, but that is not 349. I mean, there's only like what 365 basketball programs. I mean,
Right.
this is like
No
almost
defense.
bottom 5%. And again, what did I just say about Houston in the tournament? Watch out. They're not balanced. They're very, very unbalanced. Alabama's the same thing. Alabama's going Lincoln Riley and Oklahoma and just trying to flat outscore everybody with a shitty defense. Okay.
Right. Right.
Alabama basketball is no different. Now, offensively, if you want points, this one actually scares me because at 173.5, that's green light if it's under, right? But we're talking the 17th best scoring efficiency offense on the road and the 15th best scoring efficiency offense at home. But my total, I'm at 170.3. Can I really go under 173.5? I feel like I got to stay off of this one, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I think
You're,
there's such a strong. I mean, you got the number 15 offense versus the 349 defense. You got the number 17 offense versus 255. I want to post it, but I'm going to stay off of it, okay?
yeah.
Because those
It
are
could get
really
crazy.
huge numbers. Now, the other thing that's a huge number that I want to point out. Look at this. And this is some serious SEC homer bullshit right here.
Right.
Is
You're
the
talking about officiating is poor, to
Yeah,
say the
look,
least.
Kentucky is in my forecast. I have Kentucky winning at the free throw line by 4. Okay, that's actually a pretty big number, folks. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a pretty big number. Now, Alabama at home the other day against Florida, they were forecast to win at the free throw line by 7.
Yeah.
Why? Because SEC officials blow the hell out of the whistle against the road team. Every single game I model, the SEC home teams have a massive free throw advantage. Almost every single game. And guess what? Guess who leads the NCAA in free throw attempts? SEC home teams.
Okay.
It is so stupid. Now, the other thing, though, is same things in the Big 12. Look at Baylor. Baylor is forecasted my model to outscore Houston by 6.2 at the free throw line. Now, before you go, oh, Dave, it's always like that. Duke, half a free throw less than Wake Forest. North Carolina, 0.2 free throws less. So the ACC, much more balanced. SEC in the Big 12, way big time home officiating for the home team. So Alabama and Kentucky, I got Kentucky by 7.7, so I can see why they're the home favorite. If you're going to bet something here, I like Kentucky and the money line. Again, just like Wake Forest and the money line, same kind of outcome. The model has both of them winning by more. Let's take a little of the risk out of it and just try to take the money line and snag that and not get stuck with the hook.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. I think we got some good ones to go over. I appreciate all of your help, but here's another way that we can help, right, Dave? You
Absolutely.
have your EPA hot sheet. So you can tell a little bit about this, where you have to do it yourself first.
The Saturday EPA hot sheet is the absolute worst for me.
Why? Because you have to input 133 games? What's wrong with that?
Because I have to model 133 games. That's right. One at a time. It takes a lot of time. But the hot sheet is for the do-it-yourselfer. Okay. And Mindy and I have had this discussion a lot. There is the people that have time to do it yourself. So handicappers and people that like to do it yourself betting. And then there's the other group of folks that get my pick packages for the month at OG Cappers. So there's a lot of different folks out there, and we're basically offering it for both. If you don't have the time, OG Cappers, get it for a month. If you have the time to do your due diligence, though, well, there's 5 of them. If you want the other 128 and every NBA and every college game going forward and WNBA, look, basketball, this EPA modeling has done very, very well. It's leading OG Cappers right now in totals on men's college basketball. It's leading in totals on NBA, and it crushed the WNBA last year. So if you're a basketball person and you want a lot of due diligence, patreon.com/EPA Sports. If you want to just tail my picks from the hot sheets, ogcappers.com is where to go.
Exactly. There it is again. The promo code, use OG20 to save you 20%. Plus that Dave will put in his pocket that he'll be able to get back with all of his betting wins. If you could bet college sports, which you can't, right?
I can't. Well, I can go to the reservation casino an hour and a half away, but doing that every day.
Yeah, but it's an hour and a half away, so we have to live, vicariously through.
I'm just screwed. All I got is this show and posting information for everybody.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate your time again. Thanks for bringing us all of these winners. We're looking forward to some more here today and tomorrow. Again, appreciate your time, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications. You don't want to miss out when any of our cappers go live. We're going to hit up some Danny Dime action tomorrow. He's going to give you some plays as well. And look for my free pick videos here covering NHL and NBA. All right, Dave. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.